comfy. What do you have? You have a towel on?
It's cold.
It's not that cold, is it?
It is now after standing in the rain with the dogs.
Well, love, a very happy Saturday afternoon to you. I really thought this rain was going to be a little stronger throughout the day than what it was.
It's good. It's good crop rain.
Yeah. I just thought we would got more moisture, and I guess it still looks like the radar is still to come. But I'm finishing up one of my last pretzels.
That's classy.
Excuse me?
Chewing into the microphone.
I'm sorry. I had it in my hand. I had to eat it. What are you drinking?
Crown Royal Black Neat.
I have iced. My Crown Black is being enjoyed on ice that has not been touched by humans.
Yes, that's very important.
My new bag that I'm enjoying, I don't know that it has IPIA on it anymore.
Really?
I'm not sure. I have to take a look. But I do know that that's their claim to fame. Ice has not been touched by human hands.
Is that the grocery store ice or 7-Eleven ice?
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
All right, so now last time, this is episode 37, a very impromptu episode, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of made you do this.
Yeah. You don't make me do anything.
And instead of the old MFR on that side banging and clanging, we got some people in the background of your microphone, I think, maybe.
It's okay. It's a Saturday.
Yeah,
People are just enjoying.
You want to twist your microphone to your left just a little bit?
Yes,
just a little bit. Not much. There you go. That's much more directional.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes. Just not the nicest Saturdays?
Nope.
What do you think?
Nope, but we were able to get some of the Pitboss merchandise situated.
Thank you. You even printed it out for me, and I feel, although there's plenty still to do, I definitely feel like we got something accomplished.
We did an
today.
Inventory, is what we did.
I've got it right here in front of me.
Yep.
You have down in inventory. We have, can I say that, in inventory?
In our inventory, we have...
In our inventory, 276 pieces. And we really have more than that.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff...
It's not complete yet.
Yeah, but some of the stuff I was like, yeah, let's not add that. It was pretty cool to find, truthfully, the very first Pitboss shirts I ever did.
What is it, the Pitboss or the Dogs and Decoys?
No, well, the Pitboss ones, yes. And I did find a D3 TV shirt, hooded sweatshirt, that was before we really had the D3 logo, where we just took my surf scooter head and put D3 TV underneath it, that kind of thing. So that was kind of cool to find that too. So
yeah. And
why do I have so many freaking? You're laughing. I don't know if anybody can hear that, but your face, my goodness. Why do I have so many Well, you don't even know what I'm going to refer to.
You could just say, so why do you have so many freaking? And it kind of says...
It just applies.
Yes, to a lot of things.
Yeah, but like those long sleeve T-shirts.
Okay.
I tell you what, I would give it... Of course, they're all big sizes, but I would almost just freaking give those things away.
The ones with the print down the sleeve?
Yeah, and like how... I mean, they're so dated that, like, why do I have Pitboss Waterfowl in that weird-ass
because it was
font down
it was
the sleeves?
The thing,
It was
maybe
the
at
thing.
the time, but they're good layering things.
Well,
I mean,
that's why, and especially the mock turtle.
Yes.
And that's why, that was kind of the reasoning why,
I know that's what I've used when we've gone out
100%,
and it's cold, yeah.
All right, I am really kind of going freestyle here. I have no notes whatsoever.
Uh-oh.
I've got, actually, the Mac Man is right at my feet. You're sitting directly in front of me. The water in the world's largest duck boat is to my right. The house is to my left. Rye is to my left, laying on the little blanket you brought out for her. I had a tank top on, and I had to put a short sleeve or short sleeve. I was kind of cold, and the Duker is kind of, he's right to your left.
He's on guard.
He is on guard. He's just, he knows people are next door, and he might not be that happy about it. But it's been a good day. We did get all that inventory done. And I guess the biggest thing that I'd kind of like to talk about and/or / announce is that, and I will take full responsibility that whatever didn't take place was because of me. I will say it was successful to some degree. You can ask me, what am I talking about?
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but nobody else does.
We're talking about Patreon.
Yes. Patreon.com/Jeff Coates, where we did give a sea duck hunt away.
Yep.
We did have a lot of interaction. Everybody got, because you were on me. No, when I say you're on me, that sounds negatively. You were just in my ear about making sure that I took care of Patreon and the people that were helping us. So I think everybody got Pitboss XX T-shirts. Granted, they're old. They got a lot of decals. And I did another round where I sent out the most current of the. Actually, I have one on right now. The most current black cotton short sleeves. So I do. My conscience is very clean and clear that even though maybe I did not. I don't want to say I didn't succeed. I did not use it to its fullest. What help me, please?
Well, again, it was new to us,
100%.
so it's been a learning curve. So to me, we appreciate people that want to support. You always say us, but I always say you. But want to support us, and we want to grow this aspect of the business, and I guess from what we understand is from what we've learned is we want to provide maybe some more interaction.
100%, and we have to say, or I'm going to say we don't have to say this, but I will say Bob Owen, Lone Duck Outfitters, dog trainer extraordinary. I can't say that word.
Dog trainer extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire. Reached out to Bob yesterday, texted him, and I was like, "Man, I know you're a busy man." I said, when you have a minute, I'd like to talk to you. Macman just jumped up in my lap here. When you have a second, I want to pick your brain, have a question for you. So Bob did call us back, and we happen to be sitting together. And if you don't know this, not you, Karen, but if the masses that are listening don't know this, when I talk on my iPhone, what do?
On speaker.
Always on speaker, because I want you to be a part of the conversation. I have nothing to hide from you. And it's just I'm lazy, so I don't have to explain it after the fact, right? You can be part of the conversation.
Yeah. No, which is, and certainly on some subjects it's helpful.
Oh, I think it's on all, because you can hear what's going on.
Yeah. Right.
I don't tell everybody I'm on speaker either, but many people know. Chicky calls us, Molly's Place Sporting Goods. Miss Karen, can you hear me? Miss Karen, are you? Not can you hear me? Miss Karen,
Yes.
Are you with us?
Yep.
And you answer, and then you start talking, right? So,
yeah.
So anyway, we did that with Bob, and I just said, "Hey, man, I said, ultimately, I guess I'm looking for you at the end of this for you to motivate me." But when you had a very small file, excuse me, that was my phone. When you had a very small following, how did you gumption up the effort to put it, to do these live? Bob goes live, I think every Wednesday evening. We are a patron of him, and I get his email. I should know better, but I'm pretty sure every Wednesday night he does his happy hour. So Bob Owen, Lone Duck Outfitters, Bob, thank you very much. And
check
him out on Patreon.
Yeah.
Check him out on Instagram. You, Karen, love his videos on YouTube
and Instagram. They're just little snippets, but me being a newbie handler for hunt tests, I like the way he handles his dogs.
100%.
It's very tasteful. He's respectful to the animal.
Slow and steady is fast.
Yeah, he seems to care.
100%. The really neat little tie-in. I've done his podcast a couple times, the Lone Duck Podcast. I've done his podcast a couple times, and I didn't know this. Actually, one night I got a little teary. Actually, probably one of the first times talking about Coot and all.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that Bob knew Rex Bell, and as soon as I said Rex Bell, he's like, "What?" We talk. I said, "Yeah, Rex Bell, trading with him all the time," and blah blah blah. And, anyway, Rex Bell is from New York. Bob lives in New York, and I did not know that Bob knew Rex Bell as well as he did. So, Rex Bell, man. I told Bob this story. I've told you this story, Karen, but I'm going to tell everybody else this story. I'm in Stewart Air Park, Newburgh, New York. If anybody's ever watched Orange County Choppers, the exit where their store is or was. Basically, drove a little bit to the west, and that's where this grounds were. Stewart Air Park, like a wildlife management area. Beautiful piece of property. About 4 hours drive from here, but that was back in the day, man. 4 hours. That wasn't anything. I would drive that in a heartbeat to go do these things, right?
Sure.
So, the old coot dog, she was very animated, and it was a sit down triple. Rex was judging, and I cannot remember who the young fella was his co-judge. But it's a triple. First bird, walk up to the line, tell coot to sit. They go quack, 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 boom, boom, boom. First bird goes off. Coot's probably, 5 yards in front of me, watching the bird go down. Second bird goes off. She might be 8 to 10 yards out in front of me. And then they shoot a flyer like almost in her face off to the right. I'm sorry, the first bird was to the left, thrown left to right. There's the middle bird, and then the short bird was shot right to left. It's a flyer. She had to easily be 10, 12 yards out in front of me. And all I know is I didn't say a word, but I'm very nervous, but she didn't break, but she definitely has crep. And I hear Rex say, "Please re-heel your dog." Here, heel. And once she gets back, he says dog, and I send her. She goes out and goes boom on the short bird, boom on the middle bird, and boom on the long bird. Rex says, "Thank you very much." I turned around and looked just to make sure what was going on because I knew I was very nervous about this. And the young judge is like giving me like the cutthroat sign, like you're done. And like Rex is like, "No, you're good." And the young judge is, "Nah, man." Anyway, whatever it was, I got called back to the second series. Rex liked to tell a story about Craig Stone Cipher, Brentford Animal Hospital in Dover. It was a dog named Kate, a yellow female, that field trials, you walk up, sit down. That dog, he said, would be like running. She'd been down 30 yards down the road. Craig didn't say anything to her. They asked her to re-heel the dog, get her back, and she goes out and goes boom, boom, boom. In theory, the movement and the looseness of the dog should should mess up their marks, right? And anyway, just like Kate came back and would go boom, boom, boom. In this case, Coot came back and she went out and she marked all the birds and there wasn't any issue. But anyway, we did qualify that master. This was a master test. I'm sorry, AKC master test. I guess I didn't say that. I assume you know Love and everybody else knows what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, I was long-winded, but Bob Owen, as soon as we were talking in the first podcast, I said, I don't know if I just said Rex or Rex Bell, but anyway, used to go down to South Carolina with Rex, and once the season was over here, I'd go down and he trained full-time. That's all he did. Retired police officer, I believe.
Yeah.
To the best of my knowledge. And
what kind of dogs did he have?
He liked yellow labs.
Yellow labs.
Yep. He had a dog named a Preacher.
Okay.
Preacher. Like, Preacher was... Well, no, actually, he had a dog named Dan. And I don't know... I didn't know...
Dan the man.
I didn't know Bay Creek Dan. Bay Creek something's Dan. And I did not know Rex then. But this dog... So, Coot was a 26-month-old master hunter. She broke a lot. So, she could have, should have, would have, but could have been a master hunter before she was 2. Rex, before the Dan dog, I almost want to say 9 months old, but that just can't be accurate. This dog was less than a year old, and it was a master hunter.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy. So anyway, yeah. How did I go off of that topic?
Well,
Bob Owen.
Yes.
Go ahead. What?
Well, yeah, circling back around to, to Bob and...
Yes. Bob and Patreon.
Yes.
Bob, again, thank you very much. Bob he just kind of like dialed us in, helped us, and said,
yep.
we're a patron of Bob's. And he's just like, yeah, it's like, I do the live feed, and like, it's just, he has like 170 patrons, something like that, 178, 175, something like that. And he just said, maybe simplify it. What was I saying?
Yeah, just talking to Bob about, giving us a little guidance on.
Everyone, I just cut some of this out because Karen gave me the eye.
Yeah, but just,
He did. He just helped out. He helped focus me, you, us.
Yeah,
right?
he's had some success with it. He
100%.
appreciates his supporters. And, we're just
He is so successful. Last season? Yes, last season. Bob and his brother gave away a all expense paid sea duck hunt with us, where he said they paid for nothing.
Yeah,
They didn't pay for airfare. They did not pay for lodging. They did not pay for fuel. They did not pay for shells, and they did not pay for the hunt. And
that's pretty awesome.
it was pretty awesome. So, again, Bob's is very successful in many ways, and is successful at that. So, today. Well, actually, last night I thought about it, stewed about it. When I came up to bed, I tried not to think about it too much because, man, if I think about the wrong thing in bed, like, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm just not going to. And woke up this morning. You got out of bed first. Uh-oh, love. What's all that?
It's my son.
You should have taken it. We could have hit pause.
Okay.
Is it Jake?
Ben.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. We'll be right back. We are back.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. Should have answered it anyway. I'm sorry. Where am I? Can you reel me back in?
Good golly. Yikes. We were talking.
Remember talking Rex Bell, Bob Owen, they hunts. Bob. We talked to Bob yesterday.
Yep.
So I think I'm just going to dive right on. Oh, so I thank you. Now I know. So woke up this morning. We went and run the dogs, and it's kind of been, sat out here with the computer, and I showed you Patreon, showed you the tiers. We looked at some other Patreon accounts, and we just kind of came up with taking Bob's advice. Instead of having 3 tiers, we dropped it back, and we just have 1 tier. And what we want to comes a duck. That's a dirty drake right there. What we want to announce is, what are we calling it? You hate it. Let's say it.
No, I don't hate it at all.
I think you do.
No, not at all. It's a very masculine term.
I love
Grip it and sip it.
Because I love John Daly, man. I don't love golf. I love John Daly. And I can say that grip it and sip it is not an original thought of mine at all.
Okay.
We'd say grip it and rip it as far as golf, and then grip it and sip it.
Okay.
So.
Well, you can just grab it, pour it, and enjoy.
Okay. Well, we can do that. We can do that. I mean, that may be it. We can always change the name, right?
We can.
Okay. We're going to do this every other week, right?
Initially, yep.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go weekly, but in the beginning, don't bite off too much, right?
Yep.
So we're going to go every other week, and we're going to use it. This interactive live is we're going to use the Zoom platform, right?
Yes. Yep.
Good.
No, I think COVID did Zoom a huge favor. It became well known, and I think a lot of people have used Zoom that may not have otherwise, just because of their jobs or whatever the case may be. But
can I do a sidebar?
Go.
Speaking of Zoom, the Punisher Waterfowl 0430 Union podcast. Damon and I did the episode 1 of the P&P podcast, and that was I had done their podcast before through Zoom, but this was my first time that I actually got to use Zoom myself. So, we're going to use Zoom, and your idea I love. And what is that? Don't give me weird eyes.
Which idea?
For the first episode, what are we doing?
Oh, yes. Yeah, kind of cool. I think it would be fun to have, a big open forum. I think let's have, a bunch of people on there. Invite your friends, neighbors, and enemies.
How about countrymen?
Huh?
Countrymen.
Yes, there you go. You can be from Canada, Australia.
Or New Zealand.
There you go.
Or Thailand. Or Thailand.
No, we're not doing hangover references. And yeah, let's just let's catch up with some people. Yeah,
100%. So we're making it free to the masses, but I got my computer open right now, and like I'm looking. I mean, unless we do the enterprise, we're up to 1,000 attendees. I think I want to do at least. I want to have the level at least we can do 300, and I would bet you somewhat. Since it's free, I bet you we're going to have 300 attendees.
Okay, that would be chaotic.
No, it's just you and I. Like,
is everyone talking at the same time?
Can't you silence everybody?
Yes,
I need to do a crash course in Zoom.
Yeah. No, it'll be fun, and again, it's just I guess going back to what you say. Guiding is about, or just waterfowl hunting, or it's all about relationships.
100%.
So this is kind of encompassing that. And
I just turned your mic down a little bit. I noticed you're like kind of really peaking. I hope it hasn't been bad.
Well, you can.
No, you're good.
Tweak it later, right?
Yeah, I'm just turning it down a little bit.
Yeah, just to let's just embody that, and invite people to join.
Yeah, we need it to be interactive.
Yep,
right?
and there's no topic. I want to say no topic banned. Yikes! Could be.
Uh-oh. All right, so go ahead. You keep talking.
I don't know. I grew up with my parents saying you never discuss politics, religion, and money with friends, and that's kind of how I was trained as a young adult. But this
is what I sent out to our Patreons. Grip it and sip it. A discussion twice monthly. We'll talk. We're talking, excuse me, in air quotes, ducks, dogs, and decoys. Beer, bourbon, and whiskeys. What do I hear? Dude's bilge pump is running. That's crazy.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Beer, bourbon, and whiskeys, grilling, life, and whatever else you'd like.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's just everything that we do, right?
Yep. It could be a swap recipe meet.
We can do that. I'm looking.
What's wrong?
I got hairs coming out.
Hairs coming out. Yikes.
How about the top of my head, man? I still haven't cut it. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I just did order. I'm in a Pure Lure Gear.
You ordered more stuff?
Love, please.
Jeffrey.
I'm just looking. I am in a Pure Lure Gear fishing visor, so the hair sticks out the top.
People don't understand you have a problem.
What?
With buying stuff. You just buy stuff.
Might not be here tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and who's going to have to deal with it?
All right, so we got some Pitboss visors coming.
Let's change the subject.
They're going to be black multicam camo, which is pretty cool. They're going to be outdoor cap visors, which I do have an outdoor visor cap, so I know it'll fit me because my head's big. And, yeah. But I have had people ask me, like, hey, is that one of those hats? And I take it off and like, no, that's my real hair. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. When are we going to do this?
I don't know. That's up to you. We have to decide what day, right?
100%.
And we figured either a Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh gosh, either a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Thursday, we were saying it's going to be a problem when football season starts.
And to be respectful, Bob Owen, I think he does his Wednesday happy hour.
Okay, well,
so I think it's Tuesday, but I am going to post up on Instagram. Sorry, I don't mean to be banging that and making weird noises because that's a pet peeve on I've been binging on podcasts. So let me go off on a tangent. The green wing teal are done. 22 of them. Well, they're almost done. They need to have weights and leather straps put on, but to me, the painting is done. But I've been watching some podcasts. Watching podcasts on YouTube and or listening, and I hear somebody sitting there while they're like tapping they're tapping their pen on
distracting.
So anyway. The green wing teal are done. So if you'd like to check them out, I did a lot of Facebook lives. I did some Instagram lives. I definitely did everything that was on Facebook. I downloaded and put it on YouTube. So easy to find. Check it out if you would like to see the green wing teal. Where was I, love? Please reel me back in. Oh,
I got to get better at this.
No,
keeping tabs.
What night are we actually doing this?
we
Tuesday night,
think
but when?
Tuesday.
Like how many Tuesdays? We're gonna just this Tuesday? We're just gonna dive into it, or what?
No, I think it needs to be at least
One more
10
week?
days out so we
Okay.
can, invite some people, make sure their schedules are clear.
So I'm gonna pull the calendar up. So this Tuesday would be.
Oh, I need to check
No,
my calendar.
No, you're
Talking about
fine. This Tuesday would be the 19th. Nope, 12th.
Well, this coming Tuesday, but I think it needs to be the 19th.
So we're gonna do it on the 19th.
That's my nephew's birthday.
Okay.
Jordan's.
All right. So we're gonna shoot for July 19th for the inaugural. Grip it. I wanted to, what word? I know grip it and sip it.
Mm-hmm.
What word do we say? Zoom? Is it good to say Zoom, or do we just say live? I think it sounds better live.
Yeah, Zoom Live.
Zoom live. Okay, we'll incorporate both words. The Zoom live, grip it and rip it. Live interaction.
Did you say grip it and grip it?
Grip it and rip it. Rewind. Grip it and rip it.
I thought it was a sip it.
Oh, maybe I've drank too much already. Grip it and sip it. Thank you for correcting me. But it's like, so that's how I am though. Like, I don't know, what does that mean about me? Like, I just say, I record stuff a lot of times, right? And like, I go back and I say, what did I just say? But while I'm recording it, like it was natural and it was
Kinda like
real, right?
Driving and you wonder how you got there. It's all good, love.
All right. I'm sorry. Hey, all right. So you were talking about the grip it and sip it. Mm-hmm. You said what about taking shots?
Yeah. So
But-
maybe some people don't like to sip their drinks. Maybe they like to, slam it. Maybe they like to, shotgun it.
Like Fred West?
Yeah, maybe like Fred West. Maybe that's how he drinks his beers.
Well, he did. Love, do not judge a person. He was drinking his beer as normal, but I went and got some Weller. To me, Weller is
it's
top
sip and enjoy.
top shelf.
Yes.
Poured him a little bit. He looked at it, swirled around. And he fucking
knocked
went,
it back.
Boom, and gone. I'm like, whoa. Whoa, slow. Whoa, come on. Did you taste that?
That was the point. I didn't think he wanted to.
Well, that could be true too. And I can understand, like, if it's something harsh, I would, yes, let's take a shot so I don't taste it. But like Weller Antique 107, like you always, I'm jiggling my ice. You always drink neat, but like Weller, I want to drink that neat. I want to drink it slow so I can enjoy it. Any of Buffalo Trace, whatever you name, Heaven's Door.
Yeah.
I can drink that bottle, but I want to drink it neat, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not about. I don't want to drink it fast. Because I want to drink.
Bourbons. I think they're not. I don't know if they're designed is the word, but they're not. I think the idea is to enjoy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, slowly. But yeah, no, we're going to say grip it and sip it.
Grip it and sip it, not rip it, but we're going to sip it.
You can do whatever you want, really. But
Grip it and sip it.
But if you want to have a drink while we're doing our Zoom live, hey, let thoughts flow.
As long as you can speak clearly.
Yeah, that would be the impeding part.
Speaking of speaking clearly, I did a few Instagram reels last night, and you got on me a little bit. But that's not what I want to bring up.
Okay.
But what did we enjoy last night, the first time since March 19th?
Oh, gosh. We had some ground beef.
Oh, my goodness, it was so good.
It was really good.
And I'm going to tell you, mine was overcooked. I know yours had to be overcooked because you smashed it out thin.
Yeah,
mine was overcooked, too, because I want it to be red. It was
Mine
not.
was a McDonald's patty.
Oh, but I would agree with you. Oh, my goodness, that was so, so good.
It was. We've been good with the white meats, the turkey and the chicken. We're doing the seafood, but to mix it up was very enjoyable.
You going to say how many pounds you're down?
Yeah, 40. I'm 46 down.
46?
Yeah, I would got another
Holy
50 to go,
shit.
love.
Damn, I got to catch up.
Oh, you're good
It's all,
cooking.
well, but you know what it is? It's all my drinking that I do it. Now, you've been getting on me, too. Like, the last week, you're like, why did...
Yeah,
like,
you don't need to. You can just enjoy.
I do
Doesn't
enjoy
need to overindulge. There's a difference.
well, I do know this.
The man has never suffered a hangover. No, maybe once or twice in the years I've known him, which kind of sucks.
What is a hangover?
Just feeling like, nauseated,
Okay,
like
so-
headache, just bleh.
Do I say what I want to say or not?
I kind of think you usually do.
Okay, so I've never felt blah. My feeling is possibly I'm still under the influence.
Yeah, he kind
So-
of goes from under the influence to nothing.
Yeah, like I really don't feel
It's
like
kinda
I don't know
disgusting.
what a hangover is. I've asked people like
Drink
you
a
just
bottle
said.
of wine. Let's see if it
Yeah,
changes.
actually, I could do a bottle of decoy with you.
Yeah, maybe you know what? Maybe when we have had a couple of glasses of red wine, maybe you have said something the next day. It's been a
Wine
while.
affects
though.
me, you think?
Maybe a headache.
Okay. I
Possibly.
can tell you this 100% sure. Josh Butler, thinking of you, we are, booked the other night airfare to Texas Steel 2022. And he and I both
Texas
said
teal it's like going to Texas to hunt
to
teal,
drink.
right?
It's going to Texas to drink.
So well, there you go.
Traveling a long way to go drink
Stop.
and eat and have a good time.
Just have a good time. Right?
Yes, but I got off the plane and we went to Hooters.
Oh, God.
The only thing they had that I really wanted to get was Buffalo Trace. And to this day, I regret not getting Buffalo Trace because you know what? Started drinking draft beer. And I will tell you
that's right.
I will tell you the next morning in the blind.
Yeah.
And Josh reminded me of this because I can't remember what his first name is. I only met him one time.
Oh.
Newsom.
Okay.
Like it's like I was texting you, sending you were seeing where I was on my phone. Like by the time we got to the ranch, I didn't know where we were going. I thought we were staying at the hotel.
Oh, I was freaking out.
By the time we got to the ranch, it was like midnight,
Yeah.
and we got to get up at like 4. And we
Yeah,
started
there's no
drinking.
street lights out there.
Hell no. We started drinking, and Butler even said, Josh, excuse me, even said, well, you said to Newsom, are we just going to stay up all night or what?
Ugh.
And everybody's like, no, man, we need to go to sleep. But I will tell you, there was definitely I eat a lot of fried pickles, and there was a lot of fried food at Hooters. The effing draft beer, that's what tore me up.
Really? That's hard to believe. Draft beer?
It was, you don't know how much we drank, but it was nasty. Like it just was. I would have been better to drink that much Buffalo Trace, and I would have been like okay. But I woke up feeling like holy
I
shit.
remember you saying you did not feel good.
I didn't feel good, and like I can remember being in the
Until
blind.
you did, hair of the dog, and then you kind of
when
kicked it back
we got
in.
back, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, man, I'm gonna do some crown, and like
Mm-hmm.
then I kind of started feeling better, but like that was horrible. That was horrible.
Well, lesson
No-
learned, right?
I love,
Not. I'm
yeah,
sure
and
he'll
you
do it again.
and you know that I love fried pickles. Mm-hmm. We haven't been to a Hooters in forever,
No.
but it was
Oh, no. Well, we have.
in forever.
At Molly's. They're fried
Hooters,
pickles.
Hooters. I said
I know,
we
but
have not
fried-
been.
no,
yeah,
yes.
fried pickles. Yes, but I said we have not been
No.
to a Hooters.
No.
I'm referencing this back to my Hooters
Okay.
experience last September. So we have not been to a Hooters in forever, and yes, you do know I love fried pickles because we
Yes.
have them at Molly's.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you what, man, the draft beer was just not.
Didn't agree.
No, it just really didn't, and I can't really say that I drank a lot of it, but it just wasn't that. I think it was the combination of draft beer and like fried foods, and I was definitely not conscious. I had no conscience about what I ate
Okay.
on that trip. I can tell you 100% because we were off. I almost speak for you, but I was definitely offline of being trying to be anything healthy
Well,
and
I
good.
didn't think we were then anyway, so.
No. So, but anyway, Josh Butler, we did text back and forth, and he says, you said to Newsom, he's like, we staying up all night drinking before we go? They're like, hell no. I don't think we only slept like 4 hours, maybe.
Oh, yuck.
But it was just like, I was in the blind, just
Gosh.
like, I even remember shooting Josh's, he had Mojo spinning wing doves in the blind, or in the spread, excuse me, for the teal hunting. And I was more there trying to film. I didn't really care if I shot anything, just because first off, I didn't feel good. Secondly, I just, I like filming stuff, right? And the year before was like just the awesomeness of a hunt. In 45 minutes, like It was just crazy.
Yeah.
But where am I at, love?
I don't know.
Where am I at? I know where I'm at. I know I'm right here on Pintail Drive.
Yeah,
I do
but
know that.
How
Where
did
am I
we go
at?
down that path? Oh gosh, it's almost like I need to take notes of topics and then see if we can.
Well, I
circle
didn't.
back.
I don't have any notes. I didn't have any notes
No,
at all.
but, like just a live list of topics, and then we can go back to what we.
I have no notes. I have 2 black labs at my feet.
Well,
They
they're
look
asleep.
very tired, and there's a boxer bully behind you. He is.
Oh, yes.
What are we eating for dinner tonight?
Oh, I guess we kind of talked about the beef, right? Is that how we
Well,
somehow
we
went
have-
down this path?
I know. I just thought about the path. Like dinner was really good last night.
I don't know.
And
know
I've been
what-
loving. I've had. In capital letters. LOVIN. Is there ING? LOVING or LOVING? I'm not good at English.
L-O-V-I-N-G, loving.
LOV in capital letters.
L-O-V-I-N-G.
LOVING. I've been loving my sweet corn.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, it is good. And
I-
on our calorie counting diet,
Just say it, love.
we've been doing Noom and
just say Noom.
OOM.
It's all good. It's good. I'll say that
I kind
anytime.
of was put onto that by one of my coworker
2 years ago.
coworkers a couple of years ago.
Before COVID.
Yeah, one of the doctors I work
you had done
with.
very well before COVID.
Yeah, well, Rebecca had done awesome. I mean, she was doing great, and yeah, she kind of was the person that introduced me to it. You know, went on it, did lose some weight. Certainly have done better this time by weighing food and that kind of thing, which I didn't do the first time around.
Didn't
So I
know
think
that.
that has contributed a lot to the success of this attempt. But yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah, I didn't have a scale then, so I received a gift card with Amazon and from my son, and said I'm going to invest in a digital scale to weigh my food, and
It's all good.
Yeah. So anyway, but yes, the red meat was certainly a nice change last night.
Yeah, it's just in the red meat. There's nothing. I've had some people on Instagram say, "Oh, just because you weren't eating red meat," I was like, "No.
No.
Red meat is just more calorie dense.
Yes, because of the
It's
fat
more
content.
calories to the volume. So
Yeah.
we want to. Do you like to eat?
Oh, yeah.
I like to eat.
Yeah.
I want to eat more food. So we eat more food, just like the corn, cantaloupe, apples,
Yep.
the cauliflower. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! You
Yeah,
can eat
the
a whole head of cauliflower is like nothing.
Yeah. The big thing is the water content of the food.
Right.
So yeah, the cauliflower's got lots and lots of water, especially if you steam it. Its weight is largely water. But with the meats, it's all about the fat content.
Yeah.
I think is what makes it more calorie dense. So.
Yep. And I did grab us yesterday. I want to try. I think I want to cook it tomorrow.
Oh, the pork loin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a nice pork tenderloin. So basically, not to insult anybody, but meats are the calorie content in meats is served in it seems to be 4-ounce portions is the standard, right?
Yeah.
So like when you look at the 93% ground beef last night, 4 ounces is 170 calories. What else did I grab? The chicken burgers.
Yes.
So those 4-ounce patties are 120 calories. And I did look at pork. There was pork butts there. I'm like, man, I want to so much do that. You know what pork butt was? It was 220 for 4 ounces.
Wow.
So I started looking. Then I looked at a pork roast. That was like 200. And then the pork tenderloins were 170 for 4 ounces.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? That first off, it's going to taste great. It's going to be a super tender piece of meat. And sliced super thin on a wrap, a 50-calorie wrap. It's going to be
very tasty.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
my mouth's watering right now.
Mine is too. Mine is too. But yeah, it's been a learning experience for sure. Definitely you're not in your teens or 20s forever, and you don't burn calories like you used to. So we kind of had to definitely make some adjustments because we do like to drink, and we have
100%.
since discovered that pretty much
Oh.
an ounce of straight up alcohol.
I never got to say that. What is it?
97
calories.
Yep. So.
So when I do like 10 or 12 ounces,
Yep.
it's a lot of calories.
Yeah. So that has been the unfortunate. Ignorance is bliss. And it was nice not to know how many calories you were drinking, but now we know.
I have told everyone. Here's my best story. I have my little Molly's Yeti. Actually, Trevor Shanahan, he has the Pitboss logo on the side of it, right? I don't know how many ounces this is. I would have to guess 10.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe
8 ounces?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say 8 ounces. Yeah. I would put my IPIA ice, and I would get my 1.75 Crown Black, and I would just start to go. It would be full of ice. I'll go glug, 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 to the top. I was like, I'm good to go.
Yep.
So the first night that we did this, you woke up on a Saturday. I recall this vividly. And you're just like, are you going to do this with me or not? I guess so. I don't know. Like, yeah, I want to feel better, but like, you know, I just want to lower, crazy geese. I want to lower my carbs and sugar. That's the way. That was the way I was able to lose weight, right?
Yep.
And you're like,
You're
I know you can't do that.
keto kind of person.
And that's not your deal, right?
No, I like my fruit and veggies too much.
So you said to me, would I do this with you? So and I said, yes, I'll try it. So it's a win-win for both of us, right?
Yes, it's made it easier to do it together.
If you if you lose weight, that's a win. If I lose weight, that's a win. And if we do it together, it's even better, right?
Yeah, just, as far as meal prep and all that kind of stuff, it's
100%.
made it easier.
So Saturday night, I grab this cup. I put my ice like I normally do. And we're measuring everything, right? So I took a shot. I was like, okay, 97 calories. I blip, 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 little shot.
Like,
put it in there. I was
like,
like, Karen, this is just freaking ice.
The tide is out.
No. So I went and did our little steamers, Chincoteague Island steamer shot glasses that we have, little plastic ones. I did a double. So now I've got 3 shots in there. I poured in there. I'm like,
We're still like,
whoa.
There's nothing in there.
I still can't see it.
Yeah.
Whereas before, it would be, Crown Black would be to the top.
Yeah.
So I've told everybody that this has definitely made me realize and see and realize that my portions and or the volume of my intake was out of whack.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Yep. So now, I think if I speak for you, Jeff has learned that, if he wants to drink what he wants to drink, then, maybe you don't get to eat the popcorn or the pretzels or,
Love,
whatever
you don't
else.
eat the Sicilian pizza.
The Sicilian, yes, don't talk about that. Please don't talk about that.
And
My mouth, I'll just be like the dog.
September 10th, when I reach my goal, guess what I'm going to go have? You don't have to eat it, but guess what I'm getting?
I'm going to wait till PEI.
All right.
Because
for potatoes.
Yeah, G off, our good friend, and Judy in PEI, Canada, he already has a menu planned.
It's a
and
damn
it looks
good,
really good
menu.
But I'm all about, if you're going to kill it, you're going to eat it. So, if I'm going to go goose hunting or duck hunting.
Or oyster killing.
Yeah.
When you kill the oyster, you going to eat it?
Hey, well, there was that bag of clams that kind of sat there for a little too long. We kind of felt bad about that. I know we released them, but yeah, I mean, nothing should have to die unnecessarily. So we're going to, if I'm going to go hunting, which I'm not one to go every day with them, but I will definitely go once or twice for the experience, and yep, I will enjoy.
Yeah, it's part of the trip.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. You shot black duck last year for the first time, and Rob retrieved it.
That was a lot of fun, actually. Yeah. I really enjoyed that. But the really awesome thing was the tuna trip.
100%, but we're not fishing over there this year. Unless you want to go. I mean,
I want to try. I want to explore the island more.
Yeah.
There's that day spa I was really looking at.
I thought that the place Geoff picked out on the up north was like the place we go up to spend the night was a good time.
Yeah, it had a day spa.
Plus Fred West and Mary Beth are coming up.
Yeah. I don't know.
It would be definitely be cool to go fishing again, 100%. But like,
yeah, it's not the goal. I just love to go. I would like to try some different hikes up there, and
the other sadness in there is like just time flies so fast.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
this year, I'm going to repeat myself because I mention it all the time, but in the Atlantic Flyway, there is no special sea duck season anymore. So sea ducks can be shot during duck season. So we're going to be at PEI after the first week of duck season in October in Maryland. The season end, the last day of the October split is the 22nd. We were going to drive. I thought we were driving the 24th. You said, hey, you got a trip on Sunday? I was like, there is no Sunday hunting.
Yeah,
Let's go Sunday.
Well, not in Maryland, but in Virginia, you do
100%.
trips.
Yes,
yeah.
we do, late season we do go in Virginia.
Yeah.
And on Sundays, but no. So you're like, let's go.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up there.
But we're gonna go up there, and I get the plan will be hopefully is that we get back in time. I get back in time, not necessarily you. No offense, but I mean, I get back in time for the Eastern Waterfowl Festival, so we can go over there. I can go over there. You could go over there. We can go over there for Molly's.
Yep.
So that should be.
When
good.
is that? What date?
9, 10, and nope. 8, 9, and 10. Nope. 9, 10, 11. November 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Yep.
So we get back like on the 8th. Mm-hmm. My timeline is we get back on the 8th.
If my job allows.
Yeah.
That's another subject.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Yeah. But yeah, every day, if it crosses my mind, it just gives me that, that excitement, that sense of anticipation that I can't wait to go up there. It's just such a wonderful
experience all
It's
the way around,
so
everything.
Relaxing. And
First off, you leave the
enjoyable.
country,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. And it's just. Can I say fucking? Because it's fucking nice.
Yeah, it is.
The whole thing.
Yep.
From the people to the landscape
Yep.
to where we stay, Shaw's Hotel and Cottage. It's just the food, the everything, everybody,
and
right?
just being able to take the dogs and to see. I mean, for me, I won't talk for Jeff because maybe it'll be you're too sentimental for him. But to me, to see the dogs really enjoy, they get to really enjoy the setting there.
So my question is Matt going to get to experience the PEI experience? Because this is a topic that's high on our list.
Yeah, you brought him into the mix, so ultimately the decision
needs
to
me?
be yours. Yeah,
That's sad.
Look
at him right now. Look at him in the land.
No, he's so peaceful looking.
It's like we got a cord of black wood laying on the floor beside him. I mean, Rod does look overweight compared to him.
Yeah, she is chunky. She's she's probably close to losing 10 pounds at this point. Yeah, it's horrible.
That'd be Bo like having to lose 2 pounds.
I know, relatively, yeah. Yeah, she does. Oh, gosh. Anyway, but yeah, just to see the dogs go up there and enjoy. We go for walks on every day, and kind of animals have been my life all my life.
Yeah, 100%.
And these are again, I won't talk for Jeff, but they're our 4-legged fur babies. So, just want them to have a good time.
You want a two-legged baby? As I grab myself, because we can do that if you want.
No chance of mistakes at this point, love. You
No?
don't want any errors. That bill's been passed.
Okay, all right.
Yikes!
All right, are we at the end of this?
I think so.
Well, I have a good
So summary.
Well, first I have a question before we do summaries.
Yep.
And summarize. Are you going to allow me to buy the new hooded sweatshirt I want to do?
No, don't put me on the spot on here.
Why? The new one.
How many?
The old 72 of the old school.
72. We can do 72.
Of the old school. You're
the old
look,
school.
Ross stretching. You're the one that you brought up like you want to do the snow camo.
I like it.
Okay.
I mean, but within the 72, we can get a couple of variants, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I think we should.
All right.
I like the snow camo. It's kind of cool.
Are we in summarizing? Yes. Big thank you to Bob Owen, Lone Duck Podcast, Lone Duck Outfitters, Lone Duck Dog Trainer.
Yep. If you need any pointers,
100%.
check him out. He's got some skills for sure.
And he told me anytime yesterday when we talked, I say, hey man, when you want to jump on here and do this with me, he's like, anytime you want. So he's probably going to episode 38, 39, 40 will be Bob Owen will be with us. But yeah, big shout out and thank you to Bob Owen to try to help me. I won't say us because it's been me, not Karen. Dial me back into the whole Patreon thing. And if you want to go check it out, patreon.com/Jeff, Jeff, Coates, Coats. We will give away for free episode. There's so many episodes of everything.
Yeah.
We will give away. How did you say it? Live? Zoom Live?
Zoom Live.
We will give away Zoom Live number 1.
Yep. Zoom Live number 1
for free.
is
free.
Welcome aboard. Let's connect.
Yep. All you need to know is I'm going to post the link up. Mm-hmm. It'll be on Facebook. Can't really put it on Instagram, I don't think. I sort of can.
You're the
But
man. I don't know.
Yeah, I sort of can. It's just not that it's not user friendly there. But I'll put the link up and I'll put the meeting number. Again, I'm still new to. I truly am new to not Instagram. I'm not new to
I wonder
Instagram.
if our friends abroad will join. The people that don't. Where are they from?
Who? What? Where?
I don't know. Gosh, no, I don't want to say the wrong country, but
Give me an region.
Sudan, not Sudan. but-
Iran.
Yeah, are they from Iran?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe they.
Saeed is.
Saeed.
Yeah,
Saeed.
Saeed
Yes.
is 100%.
Yes, he hooked up with us. Gosh, 5 years ago,
Yeah,
6 years ago.
easily. We were in
Super
Australia.
nice guy.
We were
Yeah.
in Australia in an Uber. And it happened to be that the Uber was the driver's from Iran. I was like, hey, man, like, you can speak Iranian? Is it Iranian?
I think so.
You can speak Iran? You can speak Iranian. Right, Iranian. So, anyway.
He has a nursery over there and has some
man,
beautiful
he's big time.
plants.
He's big time.
Yeah, he shares his, kids, like young
Yeah.
son, introduced him. Like, anyway, so welcome. Hopefully they, may be able to join as well.
Yeah, and the backside of all this is it's not going to be public, but it will be recorded, and then we'll have it posted up on Patreon after the fact. So if
Very
someone
cool.
cannot make the live version of it and interact with us and be part of it, they can watch it on the backside. So
Okay, so are we shooting for the 19th, July 19th? It's a Tuesday.
That's what we're shooting for.
What time are we going to do?
I
East
think-
Coast, West Coast?
I think 7 p.m.
All right, 7 p.m. East Coast time. There
Yeah,
you go.
I just think 7
It's
p.m.
set.
8 o'clock will be too late.
Putting it in my calendar.
I'm old. Or I'll be on Crown number 10, 11, and 12.
And
I'm
it's
like,
grip it or grab it. Grab it.
Maybe crawl it by then. I don't know. I never crawl. Do I?
All right, grip.
Stagger maybe.
I'm putting it in my calendar.
Please
Grip
do it.
And
That's why I love you.
zip
You are
it.
so good on this. One of my first remembrances back in 2013 is that first off we both had iPhones, but you were very in tune with your iPad. I was like,
The
fuck,
one I
this
lost.
is
Yikes.
sexy.
So 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Grip it and sip it. Zoom Live is what we're calling it. I'm going to send it out as an invitation to at least the people I know, Geoff and
Yeah, do
anyone
it.
else.
But we really, do it. But yeah, make them aware of it. But I need to.
Yeah, you're going to let them know.
I did call. Man, I'm gonna go off on a tangent. I did call mid morning, the Zoom, and the I guess because it's Saturday, which 100% understand. The girl she really couldn't. I guess it basically is more of an answering service, right? So I'm sure on Monday I'll get a phone call. So we'll figure out. You told me video in 720 or 1080 is not that big a deal to you, but the difference between the pro and the business and Business Plus. Pro is 720 video. Business and or Business Plus is 1080. But the big thing is that, especially for this, is that Pro is you can only have 100 attendees. So once 100 people click and log in, no more can do that.
Right.
And Pro Business you get 300. So
Okay.
I think it's really going to grow really well. We can really have fun with it, especially going to PEI. We can
Yeah.
have fun with it there.
Yep.
And then once we get over 100% to Pitboss World Headquarters, we're not going to be sitting there looking at water and the world's largest duck boat, but it's going to be a really cool setting in the locker room.
Yep.
So
For sure.
maybe grip it and sip it in the locker. Maybe we incorporate locker room into the title. I don't know.
Okay.
So
All right. Very cool.
all right, we're about 55 minutes into this, and I think I truly am done. Besides that, I'm going to go eat some beef.
Yummy. Yeah, let's do it.
100%. It's only 5:15 here, love.
That's okay. We
are you
haven't
watching
really eaten
fly?
anything.
You think it was a bat or something?
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. We truly
there it is.
appreciate you tuning in. Excuse me?
I just went by. It's just one of those blackbirds, cowbirds.
We truly appreciate you following us, tuning in to listen to what we're saying, our rambling. Yeah. Episode 37. Almost in the books. I do want to say, if you did not listen to episode 1 of the P&P podcast, please circle back and check that out. Episode 2 will be out this week. There's going to be episode 2 at least. Maybe not more, maybe only 2 episodes, but at least there will be a second episode. Had some good fun there. And I think that's about it, love. So what do you want to say?
Oh, I think, I'm hoping that, again, it's all about, the friendships and connections. And
It's all about relationships.
And I think that's what's going to be fun about this is, just meeting new people, picking people's brains. Gosh, I mean, there's always Google, but it's always fun to get people's input and their experience on things.
So here, I agreed with you 100%. But here's the fun part to me is that I go live basically daily. I go live on Facebook, especially decoy painting. I go live on Facebook, I go live on Instagram, and I go live sometimes on YouTube. And like I'm busy painting, like I'm not talking to somebody, they're typing me something. So this is going to be with our Zoom Live, Grip It and Sip It, it's going to be a chance to actually talk to someone.
Yeah.
Right? That is the biggest difference to me in my daily day of what I do. Because I do go live pretty much. I can almost say daily. Someplace I go live.
Yeah.
It's just I don't see the person.
Right.
See their name, and I'm reading what they write. And if I'm busy painting, first off, I don't read very well. I really don't.
You do.
No, I don't. I'm dyslexic.
No,
and
he is not. Do
I am
not
dyslexic.
listen to him.
I am dyslexic.
No, he doesn't take the time.
I am dyslexic. And the second part is like I would just like I'm painting, I'm busy, I'm doing something like it's and or you got paint on my finger and I'm supposed to scroll back up or down so I can see what's wrong.
Nothing.
Scroll up or down to see what somebody just said.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, I think
it'll be good.
It will be. It's going to be awesome. So please, if you're listening, I don't know how. If you follow, make sure if you're listening to this, I assume you're plugged into us. So just beware. I'll put the at least 24 hours in advance. I'll put because I have to figure out on Zoom like how. When you make I'm going to say you schedule a Zoom meeting, like how far in advance do you get that link?
I mean through work, it can be well in advance.
Okay, so then as soon as I'm able to get this link, I'm going to put it up. Every place that I put up stuff, I'll put the link up. So
Zoom, if you don't know what Zoom is, get on the App Store, Google Play, download the app, practice with it, hook up with some friends so you know how to use it beforehand.
All right, we're good to go.
Go.
Last word, love. Go.
This was fun.
It was fun. Thank you. I appreciate it. A very impromptu episode 37, I think.
I didn't know.
Episode 37 of the Pitboss podcast. Soon to be the live Zoom Grip It and Sip It. I guess they're associated, but they're not the same. Right? All right.
Cheers.
Very happy Saturday evening. Is it afternoon or evening?
It's evening-ish.
Okay, a very happy Saturday afternoon, evening-ish to you. Thinking of you, we are. Boom.